Wonderful morning to you. So, allow me to share on a title which I've titled Living Sacrifice. Living Sacrifice. So, I will take from Romans chapter 12, from verse 1. It says, "Therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of the world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve that God's will is good and pleasing and perfect." So, what is the inspiration that I have for you today? So, the inspiration that I have for you is very simple. I'm trying to say, when we live for God, it's an issue of being a sacrifice, but an alive sacrifice. And what is a sacrifice? In the olden times, what would happen is, if you have sinned, you would have to offer a sacrifice, and this sacrifice would die on your behalf or will be offered to God. And there were burnt sacrifices, there were different kinds of sacrifices. If I remember correctly, reading the word of God, sometimes part of the sacrifices would be boiled, some would be dried, and this would be, if for example it's a burning, the smoke would go up to heaven, and if it goes straight, it means it has been accepted. So this is a sacrifice. If we go on to look further in the scriptures, Isaac was supposed to be sacrificed to God, being an only son to Abraham, but instead a ram came. So I may be wrong in theology, but in a way Isaac was a living sacrifice. He was offered but did not have to die. So he was an offering to God. And if I look at it in a different dimension, if we look at Samuel, the mother said, "If you give me a child," she was saying this to God, "I will offer them to you." And then Samuel was given to the ministry. So what does it mean in our lives? So in our lives, if you are offering yourself as a living sacrifice, in other words, you're living for God. And does a sacrifice backslide? I don't think so. So regardless of what you're going through, you've been dedicated, you've been given to the things of God. You stay, you stick. So if a gift has been given, is it recalled? I don't think so. So regardless of the situation that you're facing, regardless of the challenges that you're facing, stick with it. Stay on. Keep on keeping on in the things of God and be a true living sacrifice. Cheers for now. I hope my sharing inspires you.